1 Samuel
1
chapter
Samuel
13.
chapter 13. Saul was 30 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 42 years over Israel. And Saul chose for himself 3,000 men of Israel, of which 2,000 were with Saul in Michmash, in the hill country of Bethel, while over 1,000 were with Jonathan in Gibeah of Benjamin. But he sent away the rest of the people, each to his tent. And Jonathan struck the garrison of the Philistines that was in Gibeah, and the Philistines heard of it. Then Saul blew the trumpet throughout the land, saying, "Let the Hebrews hear." Then all Israel heard the news that Saul had struck the garrison of the Philistines, and also that Israel became odious to the Philistines. The people then summoned to Saul at Gilgal. Now the Philistines assembled to fight with Israel, 30,000 chariots and 6,000 horsemen, and people like the sand which is on the seashore in abundance. And they came up and camped in Michmash, east of Bethaven. Now the men of Israel saw that they were in the strait, for the people were hard pressed. Then the people hid themselves in caves, in thickets, in cliffs, in cellars, and in pits. Also some of the Hebrews crossed the Jordan into the land of Gad and Gilead. But as for Saul, he was still in Gilgal, and all the people followed him trembling. So he waited 7 days according to the appointed time set by Samuel. But Samuel did not come to Gilgal, and the people were scattering from him. And so Saul said, "Bring near to me the burnt offering and the peace offering." And he offered a burnt offering. And as soon as he finished offering the burnt offering, behold, Samuel came. And Saul went out to meet him and to greet him. But Samuel said, "What have you done?" And Saul said, "Because I saw that the people were scattering from me, and that you did not come within the appointed days, and that the Philistines were assembling at Michmash. Therefore I said, now the Philistines will come down against me at Gilgal, and I have not entered the favor of Yahweh, so I forced myself and offered the burnt offering." And Samuel said to Saul, "You have acted foolishly. You have not kept the commandments of Yahweh your God, which he commanded you. For now Yahweh will have established your kingdom over Israel forever. But now your kingdom shall not endure. You have sought out for himself a man after his own heart, and Yahweh was appointed him as ruler over his people, because you have not kept what Yahweh commanded you." Then Samuel rose and went up to Gilgal, to Gibeah of Benjamin, and Saul numbered the people who were present with him, about 600 men. Now Saul and his son Jonathan and the people who were present with them were staying at Gibeah of Benjamin, and the Philistines camped at Michmash. And the raiders came from the camp of the Philistines in 3 companies. One company turned to Ophrah, to the land of Shual, and another company turned to the way of Beth Horon, and another company turned away to the border which overlooked the valley of Zibeon towards the wilderness. Now no blacksmith could be found in all the land of Israel, for the Philistines said, "Let the Hebrews make swords or spears." So all Israel went down to the Philistines, each to sharpen his plowshare, his mattock, his axe, and his goad, and the charge was 2/3 of a shekel for the plowshares, the mattocks, the forks, and the axes, and to fix the goad. So it happened on that day of battle that neither sword nor spear found in the hand of any of the people who were with Saul and Jonathan, but they were found with Saul and his son Jonathan at the garrison of Philistine went out to pass of Michmash. Have a good night, guys.